Hello and welcome back to Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. In the last episode, we kind of got the lay of the land around Woodtick, which is the starting area that it kind of thrusts you into. We met Largo Legrand. We met the interesting cast of entrepreneurs that are in Woodtick, and they're all tired of Largo. Largo has made it so nobody can come or go from the wonderful Scab Island. We also think we might want to go somewhere called Fat Island so we can learn more about the treasure of Big Whoop, which is what we're trying to find in this game. And so, as we continue, we're going to look around the rest of Scab Island. We have a few more areas we've yet to visit, and we're going to see what happens. The townspeople have said that it would be really nice if we could somehow make a voodoo doll of Largo. Well, they don't seem to think that it's possible, but they're just wishing that that was a thing. So I've got the feeling, since it came up twice, that maybe we will find a way to do just that and get rid of Largo and his Largo embargo. So let us find out on the next exciting episode of Monkey Island 2. Alright, here we are. Inventory, we've still got some of that wood polish when we polished the guy's peg leg. We've got blank paper we don't know what we're doing with. We got a bucket, a shovel, and one piece of 8. We are on the wonderful Scab Island. We've got the beach where we started out. And swamp, cemetery, and a peninsula. I'm going to start at going to the peninsula. Then we'll work our way back. You can hear the difference in the classic music versus the modern music, where it's in the modern version, it's orchestrated, like we said before. It's some very electronic music in the classic version, but it was still really good. It has some really just adventure-y, piratey, seafaring personality to it, and the first game did too. But they've redone it and modernized it, and just generally added to the detail that is included in it. And they did just a wonderful job with this, and I'm glad that they did what they did and kept the spirit of it, but upgraded it as well. Now, eventually we'll make it to this houseboat. I should have looked at that sign. We will when we come back. Clicking both my mouse buttons, and there's nothing to interact with here. But this is Captain Dread, who looks pretty good in the classic version. We'll talk to Captain Dread.
Hello, man. My name's Captain Dre. What can I do for ya?
A very stereotypical Jamaican-sounding guy. I wonder why his name is Dread. Neat.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Dang.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
Yeah.
Besides, Lago has an embargo on the island.
Okay, so that's gonna stay there and repeat. But he lost his necklace.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs, and I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Sounds an awful lot like our friend the Navigator Head in the previous game. I feel like he only had one eye, so that makes sense.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
Of course, we also met those cannibals. So he went to Monkey Island as well, before us, I guess.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
So we'll have to see what we can do by the end of this and see if he will take us somewhere. Hopefully to Fat Island, where it sounds like we can learn something about Big Whoop.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
Alright, so now we've covered the peninsula. We can look at the cemetery, then we'll hit the swamp. Quite a few things to look at here.
Warning. Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever.
Don't sound very good.
Stands casual crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up.
Stan, the ship salesman, the ship scam artist, does these as well. He's a funny character from the first
The
game.
Ricketts. No trespassing.
I assume he's in
Stan's Cozy Crypts.
the new
A
one
place to
coming
spend
out.
eternity, not a fortune.
Stan is... he's got his eye on the money, that's for sure. He's got his finger on the pulse. People need transportation and somewhere to be, and some decoration or something to mark them when they die. So, he's got it. He's got it figured out. I'm sure it's all wildly overpriced as well. You can look over here.
The Grouts. No trespassing.
Alright.
The grave of the unknown pirate. The grave of the unknown cabin boy. The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach.
And kind of grim.
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Hey. Maybe I will be one. Who's to say?
These spots reserved for our
Okay.
privileged future customers.
Oh, we're in a new location. Here we go.
Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
These are like the Disney Haunted Mansion
No man
graves.
commanded Jean Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter.
Ooh.
There once was a girl named Carrie, who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried.
That was kind of grim. Well, they've all been kind of grim, but that one's really grim.
Nice.
Nice grave.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
Ah. Somebody related. Maybe that's Largo's dad or his granddad. Bad news is he bred. Alright, now we'll go to the swamp. Which seems to be the last place on the map that we haven't visited at all. International House of Mojo. What do we got here?
International House of Mojo. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
A floating coffin, huh?
Looks murky.
Here we go, boys. Oh ho ho. Why don't we go in the giant skull? How about that?
They're unlabeled. Spider lungs, skink toes, wart remover. Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. No, that stuff's way too technical for me.
Dang. Skull?
Display model. Well, it appears to be bolted to the table.
How about the string?
Yo-yo string. Well, just take a little.
Alright, we got some string. That's more string than we came here with.
Guybrush Threepwood, it's been a long time since you last came to see me.
Oh, it's the fortune teller lady that we met also on Melee Island. Recurring characters showing up.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
So, music is very similar. It's a lot quieter this way.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Yep. It is LeChuck's revenge, so guess he'll be back.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
Yes.
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do
Clothing.
for the head.
hair.
Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take this shopping list.
Thanks.
Now go.
Alright, glad we got a list. I don't have to write it down. Very nice. Let's see what this is.
Bat wax.
Bat wax. There it is. Yeah.
Cat dewormer. Cat dewormer. Ash to life. The uncremating cream. Eau de Mojo. The mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. They're unlabeled. Tender Touch Pirate Powder. Prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash.
That's pretty useful, I bet.
Golden Tongue. The 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women. Fruit Cocktail. In heavy syrup.
Alright. I think we've seen all there is to see here. We'll go back with our shopping list and we will see what we can do about some things from Largo's person. Alright, so we already know. We've already been to the cemetery and seen his relative, right? So we can go back there. See if we can do anything about that right now. Here's the grave. There. And I've got my shovel from earlier.
This is creepy feeling.
Shoo.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Well, now we've got a bone.
Gross. Great recipes from the International House of Mojo, page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Alright. We need clothing. We need something of the head, so like a lock of his hair or something. That's a usual voodoo thing. Something of the body, and she mentioned a bodily fluid. I think we're done here. In there. You can check the beach. I feel like I remember that there's not really much to do at the beach. Oh wait, what about the stick? Alright, now I've got a stick.
Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet. Nice! Rapscallion's Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here. This door appears to be locked. Looks closed.
Looks like this is End of the road. Let's head back. There's those guys glad to be rid of me. I would be too. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Wood Tick, see what we can cook up. So she said a bodily fluid, and of course we know that earlier we got a gruesome cutscene, right? Of Largo hawking this giant loogie on the wall.
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
Stick. String. Bucket. Maybe the bucket.
There isn't enough spit to put in the bucket.
Okay. What about the paper?
Oh, yuck.
Hey. So now we've got his spit. Let's go.
Hold it right there. I told you no going up there.
Ah. So, we can't get in Largo's room. You would think we'd find clothes or something there. Don't know how to get his hair. Does he have clothes with the laundry guy?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I lost it while being keel-hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind.
Well, dang.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Well, I would need
I thought I wanted to talk to you.
Largo's claim ticket. Which again, I don't have. Now, something you can barely notice here is this window lighting up. Yo, a knife. Don't mind if I do.
Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to work.
Yeah, okay.
The barkeep might see me. Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. The fire's out. It's too heavy. It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's a cold potato and leek soup.
Alright. Well, I got the knife. We know that we know that there's that rope with the alligator. So, I couldn't untie it, now I've got a knife. Okay. Try that.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Oh no. Okay. Look here.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
Now we got some cheese squigglies. But we really want to go in Largo's room. So can we?
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the out of here.
Oof. Surely there's something in his room. Gotta get back in there. Will he still be here? And how can I get rid of him? So,
Scram, kid.
dang. Go somewhere else, I guess. Ugh. Well, maybe. Maybe we should go back and talk to the lady. Now that we've got the first thing.
Looks murky.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
About that voodoo doll,
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me
Thanks.
any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I'll bring you more later.
Good. Now go.
Well, wait. You tell me anything.
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I'll bring you more later.
I guess not.
Good. Now go.
International House of Mojo.
There's a lot of swamp. Okay. I've got a bucket.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine.
Got a bucket of mud. And you know what? In order for Largo to have a laundry ticket, we would need to do what? We would need to get his clothes dirty. Now we got a bucket of mud to do just that, I reckon. And I just remember this part here. You said it doesn't close all the way?
I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed.
Bunch of leftovers here.
They look pretty old. I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art.
Or anything in here?
It's empty.
where you'd think his ticket would be. So, a toupee.
It's a bit on the tattered side. There's strange little white bugs all over it.
That's gross. But you know what? That's some hair. It's at least been on his head. Now the question is, will he go get his clothes washed? Let's see.
You're making me mad, Marty.
There he is.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
Now I need his claim ticket. Still need his ticket. Nothing looks any different. What do we got here? That's for me. Now that's something I remember having to look up. I just could not find it. I feel like I even opened it and didn't see that ticket there, or closed it. Closed the door, didn't see it. Okay, now we're getting about to the point where I stopped in my first try at doing this a couple months ago.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now, where was it?
Oh man.
Ah, here it comes.
Those were some Easter egg clothes. And we got,
Nice April fresh scent.
well, we got that. I guess that's his. We don't ask questions here. Not those questions, anyway. We're gonna live and let live. Or hopefully we'll live and kinda kill pretty soon, actually. So we had 2 of the things, and now we've got the other 2, right? So maybe we're ready to make the doll. If this could count as hair, and if, assuming that's his. But it's also a comedy game, so of course they're gonna work.
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp
I
fragments.
bet there's some scalp fragments in the bellies of those little white
final
bugs.
ingredient.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with.
All right.
Let me get my juju bag.
Let's reckon with it.
And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be
The random
good.
specifics.
To
Always nice
all
and charming.
it. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Okay. Looks nothing like him, but it'll work because it's made for him. I guess. Not quite the Temple of Doom voodoo doll, I guess, but close enough. So I may have done some other things before this, but I definitely didn't get this far before. So we are mostly in some quote-unquote new territory. Now we gotta find him, though. Where's he gonna be? And are we just gonna outright kill him? That's also a question. I don't know. Is he over here? No. Is he in his room again? He could be.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of my room and stay out.
Huh.
It's people like you who make people like me who we are.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years.
That was weird.
Now we can bring it back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
I suppose he was not
Afraid
alive.
It's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Can you give me something to protect me?
He has magic just as strong as mine. Nothing I could give you would protect you. But there is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world.
Oh boy.
And you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. Where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee,
Well,
thanks.
there we go.
I used your
You don't have to
name
go
when
to
I
that
checked it
library.
out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Huh. Well, we may still have to go to return it, I guess. But yo, we are moving along.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook.
Ah.
Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate. And Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
So the governor of Melee Island is Elaine Marley, also the woman at the very, very beginning of this game. So we are wondering if there's any relation to her. And of course, I think Wally said that they went on the ship named Elaine. So was she named after the ship? Or was the ship named after her? Or what? We don't know. Or is so much wrong with the retellings of the story that it's all kind of muddled anyway? That's an option too. Man, so who can I talk to now? I'll go back and talk to Captain Dread. But hey, I got rid of Largo. But what now? Then that may be another good place to call it. We'll see.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
So he needs his eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Now, of course, Wally said his eyes have seen the whole world. Didn't he say that? So,
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
so we will find out next time if Wally's eyes can help us somehow. Can Wally do something for us? With those key words, eyes that have seen the world. We'll see. Alright, so thank you for being here for another exciting, riveting, just extravagant episode of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. We are nearing, probably, the revenge of LeChuck, I assume, since maybe he's about to come back from the dead. In the first game, we found out that he died when when he tried to marry Elaine Martley, and she told him to drop dead, so he did. And so yeah, there you go. He's a simp, I guess. So we'll find out about the simp's revenge next time. We'll see if we can get off of Scab Island now that the embargo should be over. We just gotta persuade Captain Dread to take us somewhere. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.